Oh.
What's going on? It's your boy LOZA. We topped with TERRIERMON again, except it was more like an actual green deck this time instead of just Rookie Rush. So all the haters who were like, oh, that's just Rookie Rush. Well, now we've done it without Rookie Rush.
It's how it is. Let's get straight to this list,
Into
boy.
it. Same babies. Oh, not really. I changed this one because you can make a trade into BlackWarGreymon. So I noticed all the BlackWarGreymon players were like, haha, Gold RAPIDMON can't kill it. And I was like, if I have this baby, it can, which is really niche, but I was like, why not? Why not have that as the 5th baby? Why not?
Okay.
Then we got our Searcher Boy. I'm getting more pre-releases because they're hot. I added more Gabubond, so this hits a little more consistently, which is nice. It's not the biggest deal if it whiffs because it's getting you like 5 cards deeper anyway. And like, yeah, that's my theory anyway. If it whiffs, you're 5 cards closer to RAPIDMON or like Nidhogg or something. Oh, it could always send a Nidhogg, but that's fine. TERRIERMON, again, memory blocker, super good against any blue deck, and a couple of decks gain memory now, so it's fine. We are playing the Digiverse package because we're playing some Nidhoggs and stuff later. So 4 of this because it's a rookie that just keeps coming back to your hand. Some people play like a lower number, but I'm just like, I'd rather see it than not see it, so I just play it at the high number and just keep recycling in the hand. And then I just went for 1 of each of the 2 drops this time, because haha, different names and artworks. But yeah, it worked
Functionally
out
the same thing. They're all 3K. They all play for 2.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. You could argue it plays around Omnimon, but like, who the fuck's playing?
Yeah, alright, sure.
Who's playing that shit? No one. Big Boy. This is like, you just want to put him under a TERRIERMON with this egg, and like, every turn, it just unsuspends and you gain a free memory. And like, because no one wants to kill this because it requires 2 attacks, or like 2 pops. Yeah. So they just leave it. So it just unsuspends, you gain extra memory, you get to play more, you get to win. Like, it's that simple. So this is like a champion where you don't have to go beyond it. You don't need to go up from here. You just stay on the champion and keep swinging it into either other bodies and making trades, or you just, you know, you play it nuke the field and go into security. Either way, card cracked. It's pretty much like warping to a mega, budget mega, you know. You'll have to see it. Gabubond is just a 1 to evolve and very searchable off our little TERRIERMON friend here. You probably wouldn't play this in any other green deck because we're TERRIERMON, and it's just super, it makes this more consistent. Sure, just chuck it in, it's 1 to evolve, like, it's fine. Weedmon, arguably just a better version of that Gabumon. It's 1 less to play, way weaker, but Digiburst gain a memory, so you can see why that's relevant. As soon as you Digiburst to gain a memory, you're playing more. Your opponent just doesn't get a turn. A lot of my games today, I kept choking my opponent to 1 and kept gaining memory. And you saw how many times I was playing like, I was doing like 6 different interactions on my turn, passing them, they do 1 play and it's back to me. Like, that must feel like Yu-Gi-Oh! Like
just
cancer.
Green things.
Yeah, like, I don't understand how green is like not meta, but whatever. Last 2 champions are just 2 hybrids, because like you can go for game, or you just put them on the stack if you are missing the champion, like it's not the biggest deal. I swapped out from the Beetlemon because I didn't want to search top 5 anymore, I didn't really care, I just wanted them there for a cheeky game if you needed them. 2 of the Lilimon because Digiburst. It's a level 5, which means many things. It has Trash 2 to suspend something. And ideally you're going to be trashing Lilimon to put it back in your hand so your Mimi's live no matter what, like you'll always have the rookie, and you'll always trash, or want to trash this, gain a memory, once again just play more. Fantastic. So yeah, this card's like another card, kind of like RAPIDMON, where you don't have to go up from it. You can get to this and just stay there. Just start making trades with the board, or once the board's gone, go security. That's all I do with this deck, control. I just win the board back with RAPIDMON and Lilimon suspending and tapping stuff, and then either swing into it if it's really big, or just go in security then if I've wiped the board. Like, it's that simple, and it's just nice to have like an ultimate that's also kind of, not a boss monster, but you can kind of just sit on it and it's fine.
Not a bad inheritable either.
Oh yeah, the inheritable, when it comes up,
good.
is big. Yeah, when attacking, if the Tamers up, suspend something. Great. We love to see it. Who doesn't love these cards? Bandai realized they screwed up with these and they've never printed Digisorption again.
Soon, TM.
We're getting Digisorption now on level 5s, but it's all Digisorption 2.
Yeah.
Because 3 is stupid.
Playing things for free probably shouldn't happen.
Yeah, we play these for free. It's dumb. This has an inheritable. It's dumb. If you're playing green, you play it. You max on these. Like, I don't think there's an argument there. Like, the cards are broken.
It's free.
Nidhogg. The only mega. I was going to play like 1 mega Gabumon and I went, this card's just better. Yep. This card does everything. And of course, if you've got the Dream stack, you'll be adding back Lilimon and gaining a memory. So yeah, card good. Card good.
Doesn't clash with the Lillimon? The other burst too much?
It does. And that's why I mentioned, like, Lillimon, you sometimes just sit on it. Because, yeah, you burst too. But you kind of make, because it's a main effect, you don't have to do it on Digivolving. You make the decision. You're like, if I Digivolve into this now, tap their board, and then hit it, like, is that trade worth it? Or would I rather just go into Nidhogg and wipe the whole field? Yeah, so you can make that decision, like, when it comes to it. I found this was really good for tempo, whereas obviously this is great when you're behind.
Yep.
So you kind of just make that decision when you get to it, and like if you are going for Nidhogg, you ideally want to see a Digisorption ultimate anyway, just to get into it easier.
Just jam into it, and you don't care that it comes in suspended, because what are they going to do?
Yeah, it's 13k.
Go all the way up to something.
You're like, okay, I don't really care.
It's done its job.
Yeah, exactly. For Mimi, some people play
Woman
Tress.
with hat.
Yeah, some people play Tress. It's Miley Cyrus.
True.
Texan woman. Big hat. Yeah, she does good stuff. I was playing 3. It was good. I was playing 2. I wanted to see it more. I just went, fuck it, play 4.
Yeah, look.
I think the card's broken. Play 4.
Yeah.
1 Willis, because in the Rookie Rush build, he was good. In this build, not so much. Like, he can be dead a lot of the time, so I found that 1 was just fine. If you see it, cool. If you don't, it's not the biggest deal. It just accelerates an egg, which you normally want to see it with this, so that's kind of the idea. You'll always see this, you might see this. And if you don't, it's fine. Multiple Mimi still do the same job, you can just tap both. So it's not the biggest deal if you don't see Willy.
Bring something out, evolve, bring it out again with Mimi.
Stupid.
Swing.
Another card that's stupid.
Limited.
Went into Nidhogg with this tonight.
Fun times had by all.
Stupid. A card I've normally been against. I tried it. I tried it at 4. I see list top with it at 4. I went, I'm gonna try it. I actually really like it.
Yeah, that's the point, right?
I thought it was wank, and I used to play like 1,
yeah.
And now I've gone to 4, and I actually love it, and I think I was absolutely wrong. So yeah, 4 green memory boost, sensational. When you're missing that piece, you just go, you know what? Give the opponent 2 or 1 memory, 3 memory even. I'm gonna find the piece and fuck them next turn. So such a great card for tempo. Obviously, if you're about to lose and you only have these, well, you're fucking dead. You move to the next game. But yeah, these can still, in theory, in that scenario, you'd hopefully have 3 memory. You could play this and pray you get into Nidhogg or whatever piece you're missing. Card's just good. Comes out of security, like, cool, I got extra 2 memory to play with.
Fun.
That's the list.
Fair. Anything change off the top of your head, or we'll just see going in?
I want to play a Shivamon list, so I might work on that, but that's like a more passive style green. So the RAPIDMONs would come out and do damage, and then the Shivamons, for those who don't know what Shivamon does, you just keep it on your field suspended. It says, while all your Digimon are suspended, opponent can't play options. On your own suspend phase, trash the top card of their security when the sun suspends.
Damn.
It's like Digimon passive run.
Fair.
You just sit there with as many Shivamons as you can, and you just don't play.
And you just like,
you swing into the board, you don't touch their security, you let the effect just trash their security, because then the effects don't activate.
Yeah. Easy done.
So yeah.
Subscribe and like the video and comment.
Subscribe, like.
Comment what deck you're playing.
I'm going to play TERRIERMON next set when we actually get the card.
Hey, what's up guys? Future LOZA here once again on the big edits. Wanted to talk about matchups and just go over anything else. Here's a nice screenshot of the deck as well if you just wanted to see the list. What I really found interesting tonight was how much I liked Green Memory Boost. It was just sensational in finding that missing piece. And once again, RAPIDMON just does an amazing job at removal. I love this card so much. The fact that you don't have to suspend the things that it needs to neg 5k from, like, they can just be suspended from swinging into your security, and then, this card is insane, like, what a great card. So let's talk about matchups. Round 1, I was versing a Gabumon kind of tribal deck. So yeah, not much to say there. Gabubond didn't come out, and I think the only time Metal Garurumon came out is when I already had like enough to push for game, so not a lot to say there. Moving on to round 2. Round 2 I'm versing my cousin who's playing black, and Antibody. That's a really super good deck, and he's really good at that deck, and I actually shouldn't have won at all, but he got super unlucky with an Alphamon check and actually swung into my Nidhogg as his 3rd check. Yep, he was checking for 3 with Alphamon. He would have unsuspended and checked the last 2, and then he would have Grumblemoned for game. I saw the line and I thought I was dead. I'm sure you're probably thinking, well, maybe he could have paid an extra memory with Alphamon to, you know, swing over the Nidhogg, so he could have played around the Nidhogg. Yes, but if he did that, he would have pushed me to 2 memory. He would have pushed me to 3 memory, sorry, which means when he recovers 2 at the end with Alphamon, it would have been my turn. So he paid 2 originally just to, or he paid 1, I think. Yeah, he paid 1, which put me to 2 memory, and then of course at the end of the attack, Alphamon unsuspended it and gained 2 memory. So from there, sorry, it's a bit confusing, but you know how Alphamon is. So yeah, from there I felt extremely lucky, and because I had Mimi up, it pushed me up to 3, because Alphamon doesn't gain the memory if it dies in the checks. So because Alphamon died and he put me at 2, I went up to 3 and I started my turn. From there I managed to win the game back very, very easily because, you know, green things, Mimi things, absolutely cracked. And his, like, main stack was gone. Black's very much like a stack-centric deck now, so when they lose that stack, wow, like, it feels bad for them. So the game was pretty much over then and there, unfortunately. Very big anime moment from me, and, you know, my cousin was like, oh, maybe I should have done this and that, and I'm like, nah, I think that was the correct play. Like, that would have been game 99% of the time. You just happen to hit the Nidhogg, like, it's just unlucky. So anyway, that was round 1 and round 2, and then we move on to the finals, where I'm versing Nathan playing BlackWarGreymon. BlackWarGreymon is a deck that, the other version of this deck, I was scared, right? The Rookie Rush version of my TERRIERMON deck that won the first tournament of BT8, that deck, I was scared about versing BlackWarGreymon, and luckily in that tournament I didn't verse it. And I think 2 people were playing it, maybe just 1. But anyway, this tournament we had 1 person playing it. I versed them last round, but they kind of just bricked. I did the really mean green thing of, I choked him to 1 memory with Weedmon, Gargomon, Evolutions as much as I could, and, you know, playing down the 2-drop Rookie to choke as well. And I know he was playing removal. I know, you know, anyone who's versed BlackWarGreymon knows there's a lot of removal in that deck in the form of, like, Metal Greymon, the new one, it's really freaking good, Digivolve and pop stuff. The inheritable they get from one of their new cards, I've forgotten its name off the top of my head, but it's the dinosaur looking dude who's black-red champion. Inheritable to pop a 2k, like, there's a lot of really good effects to just get board control in that deck. Plus Crimson Blaze, I know they were playing that, I think that's what that card's called, that 6-cost red spell that reduces by 1 for each card your opponent has, each Digimon they have, and then, you know, you proceed to wipe the board from 6Ks or less. So, like, I was a bit nervous going into the match. However, game 1 I absolutely stomped, and I pulled off, like, crazy Mimi, memory boost, Willis, like, loops and stuff, like, oh, it was nuts. I was just gaining memory and, like, outing the board so often, it was crazy. Game 2, there was a little more back and forth, but once again, he kept bricking and having to play Greymons hard from his hand to pass turn, and I kept choking him to 1 or 2. So, I really just got lucky and choked to this man a lot. I do feel like that's what you do in those scenarios though, right? You got to play to your deck strength. Green strength is doing a lot for the minimal memory cost. For example, the level 5s just being free is like so insane. Lilamon being Flower Cannon while trying to recycle Lalamon and Weedmon gain memory, like that kind of stack stuff is insane. Argomon nets me so much free memory because people don't want to kill the Rapidmon. They just want to leave it because they're like, oh, it's 2 swings, I got to attack it twice. Like, I'm just gonna go security, I'm just gonna kill his other stuff. So then the Argomon that's under my Rapidmon is just like, cool man, free memory, like, I really dig that aspect of the deck. Plus now with the memory boost, like, I've always got memory to spare more or less, and I'm really just trying to get into those level 5s so I can tap Mimi and just slap down another rookie. And I thought maybe my rookie lineup was like too small, but because Lalamon keeps coming back to my hand, I really found I never ran out of rookies tonight, and yeah, I just think the ratios overall felt kind of perfect. Like, maybe I'll change them in future. I'm definitely going to try Shivamon next, but I really dug this. I'm going to keep this TERRIERMON line going of the TERRIERMON rookies, the 2 of them, the Gargomon and the Rapidmon. I'm going to keep that engine and then just expand it to other green decks. I know there's the rest of the TERRIERMON line, but I do think it's really bad right now, and I think it gets so good with EX2. So yes, I'm going to dive into the deck then, but until EX2, I think the best cards in TERRIERMON are the Memory Blocker, the Searcher, Rapidmon, and Gargomon for cheap evolution. You could argue 1 Mega Gargomon could go in. You could argue that. I don't really want to do it. Give it a try. I think Rapidmon, not the gold Rapidmon, the regular green ultimate one, sucks. It's Digivolve for 2, which is nice, but aside from that, it's really not that great. And Mega Gargomon, it's okay. It's kind of like a worse Rafflesiamon, but it could be better sometimes, so go figure. But anyway, thank you so much for viewing the deck profile. I love TERRIERMON, I love Gold Rapidmon, so I'm super excited to build more TERRIERMON and try and win with it. That is always my goal with my fun and my jank decks. Like, I don't care if they're not meta, I want to win with them, and I can't believe I'm doing that. I've already won 2 tournaments. The only 2 tournaments of BT8 for my locals. And we play at 2 different locals, but it's like the same group. So yeah, really good start to BT8 for me. I'll see how I can keep going with green. I also play black, so I'll see how I go with that as well. But anyway, thank you for watching, and farewell.